sure I could take him though, so I sent this attack force. Zealots just tearing through the Marines, no micro on his part, not pulling back and shooting from afar or anything like that. He is evacuating his SCVs, however, so that's not a total bad move. You always want to evacuate rather than just get them all destroyed. Now I'm trying to down the command center as fast as I can, make his whole expansion a waste of money and a waste of time. So now I know I'm way ahead of yellow. I'm tearing up the ramp even. He's got a couple vultures, not even microing them. Technically, vultures can defeat infinite zealots if they micro them correctly, because vultures move faster than zealots. I don't believe my speed. Okay, my speed upgrade is done. But still, he didn't even attempt to micro them or anything. So I've destroyed his command center. I kind of keeping these guys down here to keep Orange's reinforcements at bay, while I use my other units up here to destroy as much as I can in his base. I'm trying to supply block him here. Now that's not always the best idea, going for supply depots. It's sometimes better to go for tech or other buildings that are producing units like factories and stuff, but they were just right there, so I decided why not. They were all in a row, so I've destroyed that, and as you can see, he's now supply capped. 26 out of 18. And if you look at my supply, I'm already at 95. I'm way ahead, miles ahead. He's in trouble now. So Orange, because Orange came and defended him, he's going to survive this attack. But that's okay, because at the same time I've macroed up another attack here. I've sent to Orange. I've got behind his lines. I'm taking out his tanks, waiting to send in my Dragoons. A little bit of micro on my part there. Not much. At this point, this is high APM for me. Now, normally, I'm not 2 versus 1ing people, and so this is running 2 attacks at the same time, macroing up in my base. Here's another army coming. I have all my gateways building units here. I'm trying to macro tech at the same time. Throwing down a Stargate here. I'm trying to get an Arbiter happening. Arbiters are very, very strong against Terran players. Stasis on the tanks is huge in breaking the Terran contain, as well as recall is a huge way to attack someone's base, sneak right in the back with your whole army without any dropships required. So I sent the next wave of reinforcements to yellow to destroy what he's got. And I know I've got yellow now at this point. He only has 3 vultures, and I'm destroying his command center here. I've got Dragoons, tons of zealots in his face. Orange has held me off. I believe I might have blown up from some mines there. So Orange's economy should still be pretty good because it's been untouched. Now he has 1,000 unspent minerals. That's a lot. You want to spend all of your money as much as you can. Trying to rebuild his little defense wall here. As I said, if he had tanks up on the ridge, it would have been a much harder time for me to break because my zealots wouldn't have been able to charge in and destroy them. So use ridges and the terrain to your advantage, definitely. So here now I'm building my Arbiter, and I probably have the Arbiter Tribunal building recall. The only weakness with it, you have to watch out for science vessels doing EMP. That destroys all your energy. And good players will use those very effectively, so you have to be very careful. So here's another army I've macroed up. I also am doing upgrades. I've got 1 so far. I believe I'm learning more. Yeah, here's the second one almost done. Now if you look at him, he's got 0. Upgrades make a huge difference in Starcraft. They take a long time to complete, and when they are complete, they make a huge difference. If every unit does even just a couple more damage, multiply that by the full army, and every single time they attack or punch, and that's a lot of extra damage, hundreds and hundreds of extra damage. So it makes a big difference. Upgrades are key. So now I'm pushing in. Now I've got a huge army coming down on him. I'm deciding to charge up the ramp to make sure tanks don't go up there and siege. So now I've got him contained up here, and I'm destroying, just wrecking all his SCVs. He didn't evacuate. Now I'm trash talking. Baby Jesus, I say noobs. I sometimes like to trash talk, only when I'm winning, of course, because then you get told when you're losing. Anyway, he replies, shut the fuck up, so that's kind of funny. That got me laughing. I found that hilarious. I don't always trash talk, but sometimes I do, and it depends what happened in the lobby. Maybe they were talking trash before the match started, I don't really remember. But anyway, so his allies left. His ally knows he's done. My allies making fun of him. I don't know what happened there. And I GG him. He knows he's done. He GG's. It's over. He left the game. I didn't even get to Arbiters, and that's that. So then we're going to see here the scores. smac, Baby Jesus here. My score dominated. If you add their scores together, in fact, if you add everybody's scores together, my score won. But that's because I fast expanded. It works out great when you get it down. The only risk is you're vulnerable to rushes. So be careful with the fast expand, but as you can see, when you get it down, you can 2 versus 1 people, and it works great. Hope you enjoyed.